Hi and welcome. My name is Johnna Soul Sessions. This is about clearing your house and or you to create massive change in your life. So I am going to be sharing many different videos with you on how to clear your home and or your body. So here's a misconception that most people have. We think that because we have walls in our house, that it is protecting us from energies or entities or beings or ghosts for that matter. And for a ghost or an energy, an entity, there are no walls. I'm not saying this to alarm you or for you to be afraid at all, because you, my dear, are the most incredibly powerful being of all that is. And so when you are stating who you are and you're claiming your power and your light, there is no one and nothing that can hurt you. In fact, there is no one and nothing that can hurt you. And you have, again, more power over anyone and anything. But we need to understand what is actually really truly happening here so that we know how to keep our homes and our environments clean and clear and really harmonized with health and wealth and success and love and really positively influencing and or affecting our health. So I want to give you an example of something that just happened the other day on me working on an environment that somebody was in. And so I was doing some healing work for somebody, for a couple different people throughout the day, and for people who have had some health issues and some health things. So I was working on their health, and our homes and the entities and the energies in our home can absolutely affect our health, our happiness, our finances, the way we feel. And every environment that we are in also affects our health. It affects the way we're treated. It's incredible. So I had been working on a couple different people throughout the day the other day, and Spirit directed me to do some really big healings on places that these people go. And one person in particular, she recently had an ankle surgery. She had her ankle completely rebuilt, and so it was a big surgery, right? So I've been supporting her through the surgery, which I help a lot of people through all kinds of different surgeries, whether they be self-induced surgeries, because you want to enhance your beauty, which I think is beautiful and amazing. And yes, I'm all for it. Whatever makes you feel better about yourself. But honestly, clearing out the entities and the beings and the lifetimes of traumas and stuff is going to actually even enhance the way that you feel. That can help you maybe potentially not want to have the surgery. But anyway, I think that the surgery is great if that's what you deserve or want to do. But we want to help you through that surgery to help you process the surgery, heal from the surgery, whatever surgery it is, whether it's an elective surgery, whether it's something that is absolutely needed. Like in this case, my client and my friend who has been a dancer, was a dancer her whole life. She's in her, I'll say late 60s, who, like really was hard on her body and on her feet, and did a lot of professional dancing. So here it is, she's in her later 60s, and her ankle was giving out on her. So luckily today the surgeries are so amazing that they can give us new knees and new ankles and new hips and new shoulders and new hearts and all kinds of things. Like, really, it's incredible. Medicine has come a long, long, long way. But energetic healing and healing alchemy, what I do is going to actually really enhance your health and your vitality and your well-being, regardless if you have a surgery or not have a surgery. So back to my lovely friend. She was leaving me a message in the morning that she was on her way to do her physical therapy at the pool that she goes to. And Spirit said, "Hey, you've never really cleared this environment, the pool where she goes. And there's a lot of different people who've been through a lot of different traumas, who've had a lot of stuff happening in themselves and in their lives. So I was like, oh, you're right. So, okay, let's do a big healing. And I really spent some time doing a healing on the pool and on the environment and what was going on there. And it was really amazing because I did not say a word to her about that other than I did a healing for you today. And she left me a message after she left the pool and she said, I don't know what happened, but the the person that was working on me was working on areas of my body that I've been wanting him to work on that he had not been working on. I had a lot of pain in my thigh and in my leg, and he just hadn't been working on it. He started working on that whole area of my leg. It gave me such relief. She said he was treating me differently. And then she said everybody in the pool was seemingly different. All the people that she normally sees while she's been having her therapy now for the last few months, like 2 or 3 times a week, she said, I could see people getting up and getting out of the pool. Like, she said it was amazing. I mean, I might have mentioned to her that I did do a healing on the place or the environment. I'm not really sure. Doesn't necessarily matter. But I was like, I really loved hearing that. And that was so significant for me because the environment that we live in or the environments that we go to, whether it be a gym, whether it be a playground, whether it be an office, whether it be an airport or a hospital, I do healings for these places for people all of the time. If I have anybody that I'm working on that is going for surgery, I work on the hospital, I work on the environment, and I'm telling you, there are a lot of different things. Every client that I work on that is traveling in an airport, I clear the airport. Also, when we do go through the airport and all of that machinery, as well as all the different frequencies and energies, they really can affect our health and our vitality. So I really always ask my clients, please let me know when you're going to be traveling. I want to work on you before your travel and then again afterwards, because there's a lot of stuff that can happen while you're moving through the airport, while you're moving through that machinery, and or even up in the air and on the airplane. A lot of times people can have a lot of issues around flying. Sometimes my clients and people that I work with, it's a little warm today, so I'm normally supposed to close the door, but anyway, I left it open because I finally turned the fan off and it's cooled down a little bit because the sun has gone on the other side of my building. But anyway, so back to, when you're in the airplane, sometimes people take on a lot of other people's stuff. I have been on airplanes before and had to just constantly clear the people on the airplane, what was happening on the airplane, agreements that I had with the people on the airplane, the entities and the beings on the airplane. So there's a lot going on when you travel, and I want to help you really understand this and then also heal from it. It's incredibly, incredibly important. So this is supposed to be an introduction to how I'm going to have some other videos below: house clearings, personal clearings, and clearings for all different kinds of things that are available to you for free, because I want to help you be able to have like transformation and feel the significant difference in clearing and healing low frequencies or entities or adversaries or earthbound spirits. It can and will make a dramatic difference in your health, the way that you feel, in your sleep, and it will affect your finances. It will help your pets, your children, everyone in that environment actually feel better, feel different, and really thrive. So I am so excited to share what I do, clearing entities, clearing beings, and many other things that go along with it, and upgrade your systems. So that is something that's incredibly important. I see that a lot of people are like clearing some entities and clearing some beings, which are great, but we also have to repair your auric field, etheric field, light bodies, your chakras, your chakra systems, activate the light sequences and the key codes that are available for you, activate your worthiness key codes. I can help work on your sleep. I can work on your health, your vitality, your happiness, your finances, everything. So I'm going to be sharing more and more gifts with you to hopefully help you have transformation in your life. But I would also really invite you to come and join a class or have a healing with me and have either some one-on-one time together, or just purchase maybe one of the amazing healings that I have available for you. But I want to help you thrive, because I promise you, I did what I thought was all the work. So many different healers and doctors and specialists and programs and things that, I'm sure that they were helping, but I actually wasn't receiving significant results until really after I'd been suffering for over many years of my life. Suffered with so many health issues in my life, told I'd never stand straight or walk again by the time I was 30 years old, and that was 30 something years ago. I don't remember how old I am. I don't care about how old I am, because seriously, in this work, we can restore and rejuvenate and reverse the aging process. I have more strength and energy and vitality and flexibility than people half my age. It's amazing. So really, health and vitality and thriving, is available to each of us. But when you keep trying the things over and over and over again, and you don't have a voice, or you don't have the finances or the money that you desire, or the love in your life that you desire, honestly, it's just heartbreaking, because real true healing is available. And I promise you that what I do today, I didn't believe in, or I didn't know anything about. And again, so I'd had this experience after my mom passed away, and she hadn't moved into the light. And I suffered for 7 years, tried every doctor, every specialist, used every tool in the book that I had known about, and nothing was working. And then when I finally had my first session, within a couple of hours, I had my life back. And during that 7 years, I felt no joy. Literally was barely breathing, barely hanging on. And after the session, I felt better. It was interesting, because I was driving on the freeway in an area that I would actually, and I don't really like to use this word, but we would all say, it's a very dark place, this particular area of the freeway. I felt more joy than I'd ever felt probably in my life. And I was like, oh my gosh, I knew I had my life back. And I committed to share this work with others so that everybody could actually have this kind of transformation. There's absolutely no reason that any of us should suffer. Real, true healing is available. And again, I didn't really know anything about entities or beings or control panels or programs that we've been carrying for lifetimes, until actually that person actually didn't even tell me anything about it. She just did a healing for me, and it was amazing. And then I went and did a teacher training program, and I learned a little tiny smidgen of what it was all about. And I was fascinated. And it was really cool too, because in that first teacher training program that I was in, I was shown that the work that I learned in that program would have saved my mother's life. I really believe it would have saved her life. And if not saved her life, it would have helped her have more joy and more health and vitality in her life while she was here and while she was alive. I do think that we all have some potential moments when we pass away. We can potentially have a few different, I think 3 different moments when we are agreed to potentially leave this planet. And those are possibilities or alternatives or options, whatever you want to call them. But we actually never really take our last breath until we're supposed to, although again, there could be options, right? So if I can help anybody through their process of life actually thrive or feel better or more joy, it's really important to me. So this is actually a really important time here on Earth. This is a time when we are all going up in frequency, and the planet is actually now at the highest frequency it has ever been. The only time that we can go up in frequency is when we are in a body. So it's a really important time to do our healing work, clear out our traumas, clear out the entities and the beings, which there are an infinite supply actually inside of us, because just like your home, there are no walls. So you want to open and expand and make sure you are fully empowered and comfortable being around any energy, any entity, any being and or frequency, because it's all really good and here to help serve you, help serve us in the most magnificent, beautiful, powerful way. It's a very special time. You came here for a reason. I came here for a reason. And it is by no mistake, if you are watching this video and if you have made it this far, that you are watching, because we have agreements with each other, soul agreements to help each other do certain things in this life. And it is a gift, a gift, a gift. So let's open to all the gifts that we are here to share with each other and help each other, empower each other, inject the joy, the illumination, and the vitality that is available and can be available for each of us. And this does include this beautiful, beautiful earth and all the animals and all of the trees and all the flowers and all of the wildlife on this beautiful, beautiful planet Earth that I absolutely love, 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 love being on. And let me tell you, there were many times in my life where I begged and begged and pleaded to leave this planet. And thank God, thank goodness that that I'm still here, because I love it here. And I feel empowered and honored to be able to help you and help us all go up in frequency and learn about things that are incredibly important to help you thrive and live a life you absolutely love. So let's send some prayers and some blessings to everybody. I thought this would actually be more of a healing, and I'm sure that it is, because anytime I share, I speak, Spirit is working through me to help you transform and heal something. So think about that, what that is. What would you love to heal and have transpired in yourself and in your life? Bring that into your awareness. And I ask for our Spirit. Let's invoke the clear and protect animate beings and inanimate objects 2 dowsing program for each person that listens to this call. Thank you. Clear out the entities and the beings. Put them in the proper container. Use key codes 1, 2, 3. Control centers. Keep dissolving them into the pure white light for healing and transformation. Activate and illuminate. Activate and illuminate light, love, and illumination. Align everybody's mind, body, hearts, and spirits with infinite possibilities, with infinite joy, with infinite support, with infinite finances. Take a moment and feel yourself empowered, and all of your guides and angels is supporting you and surrounding you, loving you. And just place your hands on your heart and say thank you to your body, and thank you to yourself. And we wish you peace and love and light and joy and thriving. Thank you for joining me. My name is Johnna. Please send me your email. Please say hello. Please contact me. I would love to see you in a class. I would love to share my gifts with you, and just say hello. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're doing. So much love.